Over the past 2 months, I have been on a mission to get my very own Great One Tahr. Throughout that time, I put up 543 kills, 5 diamonds, and 2 rares. On a very special livestream, I managed to get this fabled snow Great One Tahr. But before we get into exactly what happened during that livestream, we're going to get into how I managed to spawn this Great One Tahr here on Tahr. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video back out here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. Just a couple weeks ago, I spawned my very own Great One Tahr, and I'm going to show you exactly how I managed to do all that, because it's definitely no easy process. So I started by coming out here to Tahr, which now officially has Tahr, and when I officially started, I did not know that Tahr have several different feed times. So you're going to have to decide which feed time you want to hunt exactly. So Tahr can actually feed from 4 to 7, 7 to 11, 14 to 17, and 17 to 20. Now if you notice, 3 out of 4 of these feed times are actually only 3 hours long except one of them. And that is the 7 to 11 feed time, which is the one I decided to hunt. As you can see here, Himalayan Tahr, that's the wrong zone. Himalayan Tahr, 7 to 11, 7 to 11, and there's plenty more 7 to 11 feed times that I have on my map. Any of these times will work, of course, but I just found that I like the longer amount of time instead for my Tahr grinding, because it's easier to get lots of Tahr down when you have as much time as the 4 hours it gives you. So in order to find all of my zones, I set it to about 8:45, which is about an hour and 45 minutes into the feed time, which is definitely a good idea. And using the hotspot map here on the screen, I'd found several other zones. So all you have to do now is pick a time to go find your Tahr and head out to these areas where you can find the Tahr and spot literally everywhere. Like literally when you come out here, you're going to want to be doing this. Just looking. Look, there's a Tahr right there. Just look everywhere, or else you're not going to find as many zones as you would hope to. Now, I actually am running the fallow grind and the Tahr grind at the exact same time, which means I'm not using any pickup tents. And if you would like me to make a more detailed grind guide on how I do both grinds in the future, go ahead, drop down below. Hit the like button, maybe even subscribe if you like this kind of content. And actually, while you are setting up for your Tahr, you're probably going to notice that the area is pretty mountainous. As you can clearly see, there is lots of mountains around these parts. So since it's so mountainous, I would recommend coming up to the top of these peaks. So like trying to get, as you can see, I'm up here on the top of the mountain, I'm able to spot down. By getting up to the top of these peaks, you're able to see everywhere. See, like, there's a Tahr over there still. You're just able to see a lot more places. And by doing this, you're going to find lots more zones. And when you're finding your zones, you're actually going to want to be setting up on these zones with the least females as possible. You see, unlike most other herd-bound species, an all-male zone for Tahr is actually still a herd zone that will get respawns. It's not a zone full of solos. So when you find a zone of all-male Tahr, don't worry, it still will get its respawns. Essentially, the main idea of when you're finding zones is you're going to want to set up on zones with 2+ shootable Tahr. Any less, you're going to be really inefficient. And actually, while you are setting up your grind, you're going to be wanting to carry tents and tripods. This makes it so that way when you find a good zone, you can place down a tripod, run back, and place your tent. So that way when you get to your zones, you can literally just fast travel into your zones, hop into your tripod, so that way you won't get any hunting pressure, or at least a lot of hunting pressure. And when you're placing your tripod and tent, since it's so mountainous, you're going to need to look for places that have examples like this. See this? Grass. This means that it's a bit more flat and you should be able to place your stuff. See? Grass. The grass kind of indicates that it's a little bit less mountain, but that kind of just indicates that you're going to be able to place your tent and tripod there because it's more flat. And you're going to want to look for those flat areas, so that way you can actually get your Tahr. Now obviously this grind is not something that you could set up lightning fast. It takes process, it takes time, because you can't fast travel all around these mountains. You got to go tent the areas. It takes time, so don't feel like there's any rush. You're not on a clock. And slowly but surely, you'll be able to set up your Tahr grind with. And I would recommend definitely 8 zones. And you can be very efficient when you're grinding your Tahr. And once you're set up, here comes the fun part. You actually be able to get to blast these little targets. Get it?
Several bad puns later.
When rotating through your zones, you're going to want to use a higher caliber gun. Like I am, as you can see, I'm using the Arzina 300, which does remove the proper score. Just make sure you don't shoot any rares or diamonds with your 300. So you're also going to want to carry a 4-8 rifle, so that way when a diamond or a rare Tahr does come, you can easily blast it with your 4-8 rifle, so that way you get full score and you can put it in your lodge. Then you just got to keep rotating through your zones. You're going to want to set it roughly 1 hour before your feed time ends. So that way, they are all going to be in their zones and ready for you to hunt them. Then you just got to repeat. You're going to blast lots of Tahr. You're going to get a couple rares and diamonds. And eventually, if you keep pushing forward, you're going to get a great one. There's no doubt about it. And this is actually the exact zone where my Great One Tahr spawned. So now let's get right on into exactly what happened that crazy night when we got the Great One Tahr. Yeah, I haven't gotten any diamonds in a long time. Oop, I just flung myself. Nope, there's a respawn. Might as well. Oh! He's gone. Hey, we still got like 45 minutes left of the stream. So we still got a chance. There's always a chance. You're on fire. Sweet. Oh my lord. Oh jeez. Oh my. No way. No. What? No. Oh my gosh, my heart is racing. There's no shot. Come on guys, who wouldn't want to take a great one with this? It's literally like such a cool color. Dude, I am actually still like in shock right now. No way, dude. Remember we were just talking about how it was still possible? I am actually so excited for this. Dude, I feel like we gotta crouch in just to get one good look at this guy. 400-meter shot. With this? Yeah, I don't think so, pal. 360 no scope. Yeah, maybe if I already had a Tahr. I don't have one. I'm fine with messing up a great one I already have. Alright, I'm gonna try not to spook this guy. But I gotta get him to stand up so I don't, like, shoot his spine or something. That'd be pretty bad. Who does this guy think he is? The king of the world? Anyways, back to the great one. How close do I have to be? Well, I'm using the 10 mil, so it really depends on how close I'm comfortable with. I mean, that's about 20. As close as possible is what I'm comfortable with, actually. Okay. You ready, guys? We're gonna take him now. Just gonna move over a little bit. Alright, here we go. And I think that was perfect. And it was. Yes. Tahr down. Let's go, dude. Vital blood. Gotta turn on that amazing music. Alright, guys. We can't really get any ground pictures of him, but there he is. Who's ready to pick him up? Yeah. Oh, dude was chilling. Why you gotta ruin his day like that? My bad. He is huge. Look at that coat. Let's take some cool pictures of this. Look at this true score, dude. I think he's perfect. Amazing. Let's go. You know what? Last time we got a great match and bro accidentally sold it. I would have cried. We're gonna go hunt some multiplayer for the last 15 minutes of stream, guys. Right after we go put this guy right in our lodge. And into the lodge he went. As we came in here after that beautiful moment on stream, we decided to go ahead and put him straight here in the lodge, and he had a perfect home in the very back room. The Great One Tahr decided to get its very nice living quarters back here with some of our more prized Great Ones, with the pheasant, and now officially the Great One Tahr in all of his glory. Let's just snag a couple pictures of him real quick. Well, that is definitely a trophy that took me a long time, and I'm very proud of. So if you guys all enjoyed today's video, I'd just like to thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.